guys, we are just hours away from the big day. Father Christmas is currently packing up the sack. He'll be here soon, kids. So, Judy, what are your plans for the rest of today and tomorrow, then?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Make it daytime friendly, Jude.
Well, I'm, you know, going to be cooking tonight, just like things like cakes. I might go cinema as well tonight. We usually go cinema.
Is that your tradition?
Frock? Well, I might do. I'm a loose woman. It's Christmas. So I'm just excited to see my kids and to go cinema, get all the little... We like to have all the little snacks out, the little vol-au-vent kind of things, you know.
Like vol-au-vent?
Vol-au-vents. Vol-au-vents, you know, all like the prawns.
You're having difficulty with vol-au-vent.
Yeah, I'm glad you know. That's why we've got you here to fill me in. Those little bits, little prawn and toast, all those bits. We don't cook big food, we just have those things out, and maybe this evening, you know, a few friends might pass around. But
and what are you going to do tomorrow, then?
Tomorrow, it's a feast. I mean, you know, the turkey and everything's going to be seasoned up from tonight, and I'm going to cook for the first, like, you know, 6 hours, and then set the table, and then we'll eat. But I do get glammed up, so tomorrow I'm going to get fully glammed.
Do you have a lot of people there? Like, will there be a lot of people
this year, I'm not having that many people. I feel like, you know, I just want to spend it with the kids and maybe a few people, and just have this new time.
That's
with
your
my
ambition
kids.
now.
Yeah.
I'll phone you on Boxing Day.
I know. And all the blow-up beds are out from everybody there. So I think, you know, last year, you know, it was up and down, we was doing little different bits, but here we're settled this year.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for tomorrow.
What will you do after you finish up here? Do you get into the Christmas spirit? Well, ever get into the Christmas spirit, Janet?
I'm totally in the Christmas spirit. You're looking at the woman who always wears a glittery top on Christmas Day, who always wears her presents, who plans the menu.
Someone in the audience just went...
The audience was just gobsmacked. Yes, I am not the Grinch. That is an illusion fostered by this show. I am a very, very jolly person.
Let's not go too far.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go home, and we will. The first thing I'll do is clear up the kitchen, because my partner will be doing what he calls prep and what I call using every utensil and leaving every surface and blah blah blah. And also, someone will have loaded the dishwasher wrong, but that's only the start of it. And this year, I've been overruled, and we're having a rib of beef, so there's a lot to have an argument about, because he wants to have Yorkshire puddings, and our oven, whether my oven will get up to that temperature, I just don't know.
And then tension.
It'll be tense. I will have wrapped my presents by tonight, and I will also have arranged my presents so they look really super good in kind of colour themes. I've also done the tree. I always do the tree. Don't let anyone else do the tree, because they bring in too many colours and it looks just...
You're very, very strict, it sounds,
well,
around
I was going to say the word, it looked common, but... my partner is a Cockney, so he...
Merry Christmas.
Moving swiftly on, Nicole.
Sounds all right, laugh around Janet. No, it does.
It is a laugh. There's a lot of fight.
So tonight, when I get home, we do Christmas Eve boxes, and normally Kira does them. They've normally just got, like, Christmas pyjamas in and loads of, like, snacky things.
Is this as well as stockings?
No, that's in the morning, the stockings. That's
so you mean this is more consumption, more things you've got to go out on?
Yes, more having fun, Janet. But it's not expensive, it's meant to be...
But
anyway, so Kira normally does that.
I like that idea.
But this year we're doing it as a Secret Santa, so we've all picked someone out. We're all doing a Christmas box for someone else.
I like that.
We do that, and then we sit down and we watch all Christmas movies, cheesier the better, and put our pyjamas on and just eat snacks and I just love Christmas Eve. It's my favourite out of the
I like the ghost stories they always have on telly.
Well, I'm obviously at work now, and then I'm going to go over to the news after this. I always usually work Christmas Eve so I can get the rest of the time off. But the kids are currently at Panto with my in-laws, which will be really lovely. And then tomorrow, I think there's going to be about 9 or 11 of us that I've got to cook for tomorrow.
Adding 3.
Adding 3, your lot. And then...
When are you wrapping have you wrapped your presents?
No, my presents are currently in a bag downstairs.
You're going to wrap them at
and I'll wrap them when I get to the news. Yeah. I wrap them. It's fine.
That's why she's the brilliant Charlie wife.
And then in the evening, tomorrow evening, once we've sort of eaten, like, the lunchy/dinner part of it, loads of people come round. So loads of friends and family who are on their own or what have you, like Judy, will come round in the evening and we'll just drink loads. The kids all play board games and stuff. We eat lots of cheese and it's just quite nice.
Oh. Yeah.
My mum always did an open house on Christmas, so I've carried that tradition on by having an open house and sort of open the doors to everyone.
Yeah. Mine's definitely closed.
Mine's open to the right person.
Speaking of family traditions, actually, Princess Catherine is desperate to change a long-standing royal one, apparently opening their presents on Christmas Eve. It dates back to the 1800s, but according to a source, once she and William are officially running things, she'll change it to Christmas Day.
Yes.
Are there any... Oh, I guess you don't agree with that family
Christmas
tradition.
Eve?
Yes.
How can you open your presents before Santa's been? That's just silly.
Yeah.
No, absolutely Christmas Day. My favourite time is Christmas Eve, like I said. And I get all the kids, my eldest being 36, have to be in bed at 10.
Really?
Have to be in bed at 10 because Santa won't come.
That's true, Santa
And
doesn't come
the
if you're
next
away.
morning, honestly, it's the one day of the year when all my kids wake up still at about 5 or 6 in the morning and we all run downstairs.
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
sweet.
That's one tradition that I will always keep going because it takes me back to being a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes me back to the excitement I felt as a kid in that, and I want to keep all of that going. I'll have to be up at 3 to sort all the animals out before they all get up.
Oh, wow, OK.
Yeah, nightmare.
What about traditions in your family, Janet?
Well, there are some traditions that I keep, like my mother. We always had a jigsaw, mainly because if it kept my mother quiet and we couldn't have a row. So we get the biggest, most complicated jigsaw you could possibly get.
Yeah.
And the minute that lunch was cleared away, we'd get the jigsaw out before she washed everything up. And one year she washed out the tea towels. It just drove me crazy. So now, even though my mother's no longer with us, we still have a jigsaw.
Yeah.
And that...
That's not the only tradition, though. I mean, Janet's got a list of family traditions. What's the weird thing that you lot do with the flannel?
Uncle Ray had also no longer with us, but Uncle Ray's weird Christmas game was everybody stood in the hall. This is after you've had lunch. And you're all completely full up and dying to sit down. Everybody had to stand in the hall, and he went in the front room where the tree was on and dimmed all the lights and pulled the sofa forward. And then one at a time, we'd get called into the room. People can't believe this story. Called into the room, and you'd go behind the sofa, he'd say, duck behind the sofa, and then he'd shout, now! And you stand up, and he'd throw a wet flannel in your face. Never to tell anyone. Would have just had that is my stupid game.
I've got so many questions.
We could do a whole show on Uncle Ray.
A special.
Maybe in the new year.
I feel there's a lot to unpack with Uncle Ray.
Yeah.